this is what I want, but this is what's in my way. On April 24th and 25th, Mercury and Venus double down from the sign of Taurus in a square to Saturn. This is igniting the Saturn-Uranus square, which is going to be a defining aspect of 2021. This is all about updating the system. This is all about creating more freedom, more room for sovereignty, more room for individuality, more room for individual freedoms. And so, yeah, it kind of doesn't matter what side of politics you're on. The astrology doesn't really care. What it's expressing is this desire for more freedom. Now, which side of history you're going to be on is the question, isn't it? But yeah, this cycle promises imminent change. There will be change. And so that is comforting if you're out there fighting the good fight. But now we're getting a little bit more emphasis on the Saturn element of it. So before it's been like revolutionary, like I want to break free. We got to change this. We got to change that. We got to be out here like drawing attention to these issues. And it's been more of the like break free desire. Now it's the Saturn. I think all together we could look at this aspect of Mercury and Venus igniting the Saturn-Uranus square of, yeah, there's things that I want to do. I'm sick of being at home. I'm sick of all this. But yet we are still in a global pandemic, and that's the Saturn. That is the element of reason. That's the element of, it's in Aquarius. It's like looking at the science and looking what makes sense and doing your part for the greater good of the collective. And so there is like a pause or needing to adhere to what's possible. There are limits, and right now there are specialized ones in order so that we can actually like finally break this. So yeah, there is an emphasis on the Saturn element here. As far as the relationship storyline goes with Venus, this could be a time where Venus conjunct Uranus was saying, yeah, we want to create more space for our individuality. We want to try new things, kind of spice it up in the relationship department. Maybe you do need more space. Venus conjunct Uranus might say, yeah, we need some space from one another. But conjunct or in a square now to Saturn, that could be saying, hey, let's form a new pattern, or let's try to create this new pattern. There's some kind of level of commitment here, like how committed are you kind of thing. And also being able to look at things realistically. Venus square Saturn is kind of difficult because Venus wants all the nice things, and Saturn says, here's all the reasons why you can't have it right now, or here's what you need to do in order to get to that point. It's definitely a moment of clarity, and it's not always fun to see, but Saturn will show you all the things that you wanted, how to actually get it. So that will be kind of helpful, but also not the most fun. Mercury square Saturn, that is also clarity. So we're getting like this download. We've been getting these downloads from Mercury conjunct Uranus, these brilliant insights. But then Saturn is like, yeah, but here's the hole in that story, or here's where that won't work. Or yeah, here's where if you want to make that happen, here's all the things that you have to do in order to make that happen. Here's the work that you have to do. So yeah, it is kind of interesting here. But overall, this could be like a should I stay or should I go energy in terms of relationships. And that doesn't have to just be romantic. It could be any kind of relationship, any kind of contract that you're in. It's like, hey, can we fix this or not kind of thing. So this is kind of like a should I stay or should I go? And that could be with a lot of things too, as we're trying to like pull back and slow down, as I mentioned, with Taurus season and with Mars in Cancer. How committed do I want to be to these things? What's trying to find the balance between freedom and deviation from the path that you're supposed to take, or the one that you thought you were supposed to take, and being mindful of what's in your wheelhouse. Saturn will always show you like, this is what's possible with what you have right now. So those are going to be kind of the things that are going to be showing up for us this week. And yeah, I hope it's I hope it's meaningful to you, and I hope it's useful and helpful to you. So that was your astrology shot of the day. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want more astrology in your world, go ahead and join me at AstroCatherine on Instagram, Twitter, or Patreon for extra bonuses. You can also book your reading with me at catherineurban.com.